Nah, 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 nah. Sparrow ain't coming back. Nah, 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 nah. Never looking back. Nah, 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 nah. Never looking back. Nah, 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 nah. Never looking back. Cause Sparrow was stuck in prison. Nah, 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 nah. Never looking back. Nah, 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 nah. Sparrow ain't coming back. Nah, 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 nah. Sparrow ain't coming back. Nah, 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 nah. Hi guys, welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Yeah. Yeah, welcome back to Dragon Age 2. It's been like a day since I played it. So, yeah, we got some. Eat foot! Have a brain freeze. Health potion. Nice. Alright, we got some place to do. We got more bad guys to catch. Get off me! Thank you. Oh! There's more! Eat foot! Nah, 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 nah. Need to. I don't know. Alright. Ow! I stepped in. Ow, got it. I stepped in a trap. Elf root. No. Alright. Let's loot. We need to go this way.
We're close to the ambush. Be ready.
We close to what?
There's our targets.
Ah! But I need to fall back. Ow! Alright, let's do this. Do this. Yikes. Alright, there we go.
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Shepard needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Alright. Leave area. Alright, let's go with that. I mean, technically, I need to go here anyway for some reason. I can't remember what for. It's a long way home. Yeah. Spiders! Ah! Ow! I hate spiders. I hate spiders. Alright. We got, I don't know, something.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
What did he call me?
What's a Shemlin?
An elven slur for human.
It means you're not one of the people, and you should leave now.
What are the Dalish?
Who are you people?
We are the last of the Eldhead.
Keep that in mind, Hawk. Those you see elsewhere, figments of your imagination.
They have given up their identity to live among Shemlin. They're elven no more.
So can I go in? I don't want any trouble.
I was given an amulet for someone named Marathari.
How do you know that name?
Wait, this is the one the keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought he'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blade, stranger.
Marathari, I was told to bring you this amulet.
Traveler. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you. There's truth in your face. A rare thing in a human. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
Were you expecting me?
Your guards said you spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
I listened to the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do, to my dreams. I watched the stars. There is great wisdom to be found all around us if you know how to listen for it. But I was not certain. Nothing is certain.
Why bring the amulet here?
Are you the leader of these Dalish? Why did the witch tell me to bring this amulet to you?
I am the keeper of this clan. It is my task to guide my people and to ensure the old ways are not forgotten. As for Ashabella, I am tied to her, just as you are, by a debt that must be repaid.
What does the amulet do?
Exactly what have I been carrying around? Is it magic?
It is a promise, child, made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power. There are few things in this world stronger than a promise kept. Remember that.
I always keep my promise.
This amulet's owner rescued my family from the Blight. In return, I agreed to bring it to you.
I honor you for coming to me. But I'm afraid your part in this is not done yet. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
Who will you send?
Who is your first? First of what?
Your people would call her my apprentice or heir. Meryl would have taken my place as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
As you wish.
If that's what you want.
It isn't what I want, but it is what she wants. You will find Meryl waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Gareth Shirai.
Alright, so we're gonna go up the mountain, so this is this way.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the keeper told me about. Another. I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless it's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Meryl, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
Why did you leave your clan?
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, all right?
Did you do something wrong?
I get the feeling you're in trouble.
It's not like that. Not exactly. Anyway, the keeper and I have disagreements, but it will sort itself out in time.
What was that?
Did you hear that strange noise?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
What's the matter?
You seem awfully nervous.
I've never met a human before. Danish mothers frighten their children with stories about you, you know. Not you, personally, of course. I'm sure they don't have any tales about you. Or not scary ones, at least. Not that you're not notable enough to have a story. I'll just shut up now.
Who are you?
We didn't get a proper introduction.
I am, or was, I suppose, the first to keep a Marathari. I've studied the old ways for as long as I can remember. I know things. The law of the Dalish that can help us get to the summit of Sandalmont.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Hawk. Glad to make your acquaintance, Meryl.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
There's an opportunity.
I've lived in Kirkwall for a year now. It's a good place to get a fresh start.
Really? I hope you're right. We should go. Your task is for Asha Belena. It's not wise to make her wait.
Tell me about this rite.
What do we have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
You know about my
I
task.
take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more than that. I do know that you have Asha Belena's amulet, and we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
Have you met?
Do you know the witch who sent me here?
No, not personally. My people tell stories of her, though. You're very lucky. Most people who meet Asha Belena wind up in little pieces, hanging from the trees.
I'm ready to go.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, level up.
The keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost.
Alright, so we've got another
It's the keeper's
mage.
job to remember, to restore what we can.
What about the demons?
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
What about the temples?
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving. But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
Yet you're the risk of the city danger.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know, but if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone. In the city, I can get lost in the crowd.
Nice work.
Please, keep turning skeletons into toads for us.
But I never... Right, not literally. Happy to help. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
I'm sensing a story here.
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
Is that a problem?
What's going on here, Meryl?
Nothing. Just ignorance. We should go. I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people and look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
Are you alright?
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashibalana is known for her patience.
That's great, more spiders. Ready? Back up. Ah, Jesus, more spiders. Ah, back him up. Another spider. Back off, Mrs. Spider. Yesterday I was going to do something yesterday, but I was watching the Spider-Man film, which technically I kind of enjoyed. I would do something yesterday, but I was watching a film yesterday called Spider-Man No Way Home, which Doctor Strange is in it, and yeah.
I can open the way forward. One moment.
Right. That was not normal. That was
It's
blood
blood
magic.
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
It did help us.
The barrier is gone, so
Should you encourage her?
Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights. In the days of Arlathon, the elders came here to sleep. Uthanara, the endless dream they called it, but they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
get ready.
A demon! Just dissipate. What? Yeah.
Place the amulet on the altar, and I'll give you.
I will just read it.
Aharin amalanga san. Ella ira bella serviranan. Isalahami vinanhim dofilas. In usenera narigans.
It's her again.
Here we are.
Under Anatishan Ashabangana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am? Beyond that title.
I know only a little.
Understand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
We made a deal.
I agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece. A small piece, but it was all I needed. A bit of security should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Use more.
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Why not come yourself?
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep. And because I did not want to be followed, you smuggled me here quite nicely.
Are you real?
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole, a bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
What do you mean?
Fragment?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours, and even trained, I think.
So, what now?
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear boy. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
What do you mean?
What should I do?
Do as I do. Become a dragon. You could never be a dragon. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Master Anus, Ashabelina.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
And there she goes. And she's turned into a dragon again. Alright, now we need to go all the way down. To the camp.
Masarana's child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Aden.
Dareth Shiral Kitun. I'm ready. Let's depart. Elkanah, is this really where the elves live?
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You're not alone.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Guy, thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
I will.
I'd like that, Meryl.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it.
A full house. Okay, that's... Yeah, let's just keep it as that for now. And...
Please.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
This will be mother if we're not careful.
Can I help?
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
you heard all of that and still you would help? An
Apostate. Oh, thank you. I am Ariane. My boy, Fenrir. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the circle. But his connection to the Fae, it gives him nightmares, dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the circle than to himself.
Where's now?
Had your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the circle. But I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Fenrir myself, here in the alienage.
What exactly happened?
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent. We could not.
Okay, hold on. Let me check some. Just curious if he's my friend still.
Bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Fenrir still refused to contact the circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
Tell me more about the nightmares.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turn to the circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
Where do I start?
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fenrir has gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fenrir's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fenrir might have sold him out.
What is like?
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds.
So they don't always just make you disappear, like it seems.
There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
You and Fenrir's father are not married.
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fenrir wanted to meet him.
I'll go right now.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
The boy sounds one breath away from becoming an abomination. Let's get to him, fast.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
My cousin said he might have a job for you. Valerie, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
Greetings, sir. You look like a man who'd be interested in the finest that Theban steel to grace his hand. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
Son? I have never had that privilege, Sarah. My poor wife, she's back in Antigua and cannot see me often with my travels.
That's the best you can do with a guard staring you in the face.
Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
I know you're scared of him.
We're not Templars, sir. Fenrir has nothing to fear from us.
Maldición, you are a mage. I suppose you'd be kind then to a boy who resists being taken in by Templars?
Oh, sure. Like his family.
The boy seemed over his head. So I sent him to the only man I know who doesn't despise mages. A former Templar named Samson.
A temple?
Why would a Templar help him?
His conscience plagues him, having served the Templars too long. He now helps mages on the run. He stays out of sight during the day. At night, he stays near Dark Town. That's the best place to find him.
Alright. Alright, just finishing off a quest.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I go. There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
A lot of yelling for doing him a favor.
We killed a band of highwaymen. What does it matter whose patrol it was? It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
Well, whose patrol was it?
So let's find out whose toes you actually stepped on.
Then we should check the duty roster and see who was supposed to take that route. What have I stepped in this time? Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours.
It was. A single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
So there was nothing unusual about it at all.
It had been clear for weeks. It didn't get unusual until after we heard about you and Aveline. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. The captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush.
This may get you more in trouble.
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
A setup delivery.
A messy way to pass information, and Brennan already sent it along.
Another guard is walking into the same trap. I can't let that happen. Brennan said Donick, a good man. Donick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
Alright.
Guard will throw you out if you keep that.
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
Alright, I'm gonna go and save it, end this episode. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next
I
one.
don't make my gods fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help,